Hello my loves, welcome back to Lavendaire. Welcome to another Plan With Me video. Today we are going to review February and plan for March. If you're new here, this is a completely interactive video where I will share a prompt and you will pause the video and answer it so that we're essentially planning our months together. And the reason I do this is to remind you to set monthly goals and to just like check in with yourself at least once a month to make sure that you are on track to creating your dream life. The series is meant to encourage you and support you along your journey. There is no pressure. Even if you don't meet your goals, it's okay. We're all about self-forgiveness and self-love here. But basically, all the prompts are based off of the 2021 Artist of Life workbook. So first, we do our February review. So describe February in one word. Rate from 1 to 10 how much you agree with the statement. This month, I took steps to get closer to my goals and dream life. Now list all your highlights from February. What is one thing that you learned? What is one thing that you're proud of? And lastly, how can you improve for next month? The bonus question for this month is, what area of my life has been neglected the most? And what is one thing that I can do to nurture that area? Comment down below with your answer to the bonus question. Now let's move on to setting our goals for March. First, set your intention. March will be blank. Now decide on your top 3 goals for March. Now decide any mini goals you might have for March. Next, break down your goals and mini goals by the week. And finally, put these all in your calendar so that you make sure you set aside time to get these goals done. Alright, so now it's time for me to share my answers to this monthly review. So February for me was lively. I had a lot of things going on and I felt like I got a lot of social interaction with people. I would rate my February a 9 because there were many moments where I felt like I'm living out my dream, like with my new team, with the merch launch and everything. And the only reason it's not a 10 is because my life wasn't exactly balanced in February. There were areas I needed to work on, and so there's always room for improvement, you know? The main highlight from February was obviously our Lavendaire merch launch. We officially launched the Artist of Life lounge set. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it here and down below. But there was a lot of work related to the launch and I'm just so grateful for my team because I had a lot of help. Like there was one day where we just went to the warehouse and like we're steaming and packing clothes for PR gifts, and I just felt like, wow, like I have a team helping me do something like this. I have my own merch. It just felt like almost a dream come true moment. Another big thing in February was I announced that we are ending the podcast indefinitely. The Lavendaire lifestyle is just gonna be either done or on pause. It's just something that I feel like I'm not super excited to do at the moment. For a while, I haven't been super excited to do the podcast, and because I'm overwhelmed with so many other things going on, like with the business, trying to like figure out the flow with the new team, I just feel like I have my plate full and I feel good about just like temporarily, indefinitely ending the podcast for now. The only reason I would start up the podcast again is if I in the future have like a passionate urge to record podcasts again. But for now, I feel very complete and satisfied with ending it. We have over 170 episodes, so there's a lot of content there to listen to. I know it's a bummer for some of you to hear because I know a lot of you really love the podcast, but it's just a project that I've decided it feels good to let go of and to close that project so that I can make more space for myself, more space for future projects that I want to take on. In February was also Lunar New Year. This is the first year that I didn't do something like big to celebrate. I literally stayed home, had a quiet dinner with my immediate family, but just wishing you all a happy Lunar New Year, Year of the Ox. Hopefully things will be looking up from now. And the last highlight is that I found a lot of joy like singing in the car and also singing and playing piano. I learned 2 new songs. One is Driver's License and the other one is You Broke Me First by Tate McRae. Those are 2 songs that really get me in the feels and I listened to them on repeat, sang them on repeat, and so I just wanted to share that as a highlight. One thing I learned in February was I continue to deepen my learning and knowledge in astrology. As I've mentioned in a previous video, I'm reading The Changing Sky by Stephen Forrest. It's a book about transits and progressions, basically understanding planetary motions and how it affects you. The book is acting as like a self-reflection tool because every night I'll read a section and then I will take time to reflect on, okay, this transit, let me look it up when it happened in my life. Let me reflect on what happened in my life during that time, and does this reflect with what the book is saying, what I'm supposed to feel during this transit, or what the effects. It's okay if you have no idea what I'm talking about because astrology can get so complex and specific. But for example, Jupiter return, it means when Jupiter goes back to the position when you were born, and that signifies a time where you're supposed to have a lot of opportunity and good luck and good fortune. And it happened for me in 2014, 2015, and I would reflect on my life during that time, be like, okay, what happened? Anyway, I'm learning a lot in that process, and I know astrology is such a hot topic right now. I would love to like talk more about astrology, but I find that astrology is so personalized and detailed that it's hard to like make a video for everyone without having to do something for every sign, which just sounds exhausting to me. So yeah. Lastly, how can I improve for next month? I definitely want to focus down and do less. I'm always talking about doing less, kind of prioritizing, doing what's essential, because I realize that I need a lot of space in my life. I need a lot of space for me to feel good, for me to be able to create from a good place without feeling like overwhelmed and stressed. And the past 4 months or so, I feel like there's just been a lot going on. So yeah, I cannot wait to just like reset my life. To answer the bonus question, what area of my life have I neglected and what can I do to improve it? My space has been neglected. I used to be more tidy. I used to be more like about decluttering, and I've gotten really lazy in that department. So I think soon I really need to do like a full-on cleaning, organizing day to just get things in order. Moving on to my March goals, I said that March for me will be a refreshing reset. I really need a reset, guys. My top 3 goals, the first one is I am going to start a meditation challenge. I'm super excited. I think it will be the next video that I'm posting. It is actually a liberation kriya, which is like a kundalini yoga pose. It looks like this. It's a meditation you do for 9 minutes. I did this meditation in 2014 and it completely like reset my mindset and it made me stronger mentally. So I just felt like, you know, no one watched my videos in 2014, so I want to do it again for myself to start fresh, and I thought I would share with you guys this meditation and this challenge. So yeah, be on the lookout for the next video where I'm gonna do this challenge, and it's a 40-day challenge. So that will be a top goal. My second goal for March is to just have fun creating content. I want to put more time and energy into creating like YouTube, TikTok, and Reels content. And I feel like the past few months I've just been really busy with the business, with launches, with trying to figure out the flow with my new team, teaching new people how to do things. And now I finally have more space to create, to just have fun. And that's what gives me life. So I cannot wait to just live my life as an artist. My third goal for March is I'm excited to do some customer learning and research for the shop. It is time to just do those like foundational understanding you guys work, and we do this every year. Like we send out a survey asking you what you want to change or improve about the workbook, but this year I actually want to do like live Zoom focus groups type of thing where I'll just like chat with you guys and understand like what your thoughts are on like what you need, what you like, things you're going through, how I can help you, what else we can create that you guys would enjoy. That part is something I've never done before, but I am excited to do. If you want to be a part of that, then make sure you're either signed up to our email list or you're in our Vibely community. And if you're not in either of those, I'll link them down below so you can join. But we're gonna reach out to just those people because that's like our closer, more tight-knit community. But anyway, I always think it's really important to understand you guys, your struggles, what you're going through in order to like create the content and resources that can actually help you in your life. All right, I'll wrap it up here because I felt like I talked a lot already, but thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed already, feel free to click that button and the bell for content on personal growth and lifestyle design. Love you all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.